Look closely at the ports of Europe. Giant cargo ships are arriving daily, unloading thousands of sleek, high-tech electric vehicles. But these aren't Teslas, and they certainly aren't Volkswagens, BMWs, or Mercedes-Benzes. They are Chinese. For decades, Europe was the undisputed, untouchable king of the automotive world. They set the standard for luxury, performance, and engineering. But almost overnight, companies you have probably just started hearing about, like BYD, MG, Xpeng, and NIO, are executing a massive, silent takeover of the European continent. Welcome to AutoNexis. Today, we are uncovering exactly how China hacked the global electric vehicle market, why the European auto industry is in absolute panic mode, and what this means for the future of the cars we drive. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the price. If you walk into a dealership in Germany, France, or the UK today looking for a capable family EV, the sticker shock is completely real. European automakers have intentionally focused on premium, high-margin electric cars, leaving the middle class behind. But China took a radically different route. They are delivering vehicles with premium interiors, massive screens, long-range capabilities, and aggressive styling for sometimes $20,000 less than their direct European rivals. How is this possible? The easy answer is to blame cheap labor, but that is dangerously inaccurate. The real secret is absolute, ruthless vertical integration. While traditional European brands have to buy their batteries, software, and microchips from dozens of external suppliers across the globe, companies like BYD literally make everything from the ground up. They own the lithium mines, they process the raw materials, they build their own computer chips. BYD even builds its own massive cargo ships just to transport the cars across the ocean. When you control the entire supply chain from dirt to driveway, you own the pricing advantage. But here is the truly terrifying part for legacy automakers. These cars are not cheap knockoffs anymore. 10 years ago, the stereotype of a Chinese car was terrible safety ratings, cheap plastic, and poor build quality. Today, that stereotype is dead. Chinese EVs are consistently passing strict European NCAP crash tests with flawless 5-star ratings. But more importantly, they are treating the car like a smartphone on wheels. While European brands are still struggling with clunky infotainment systems and buggy software updates, Chinese EVs are packed with hyper-responsive screens, advanced voice assistants, and cutting-edge autonomous driving features. Let us look at the battery tech. The BYD Blade battery is so advanced, so dense, and so safe from catching fire that even legacy giants like Toyota and Tesla have utilized their technology. Europe thought they had a massive technology moat built on 100 years of internal combustion engine experience. They were wrong. When the world shifted to batteries and software, the Chinese didn't just catch up, they pulled completely ahead. Their development cycles are terrifyingly fast. It takes a Chinese brand about 18 months to design and launch a brand new EV. It takes a European brand 3 to 4 years. So, how is Europe fighting back against this invasion? Politics. The European Union has realized that if they do not act immediately, their domestic auto industry, which employs over 13 million people, could face total collapse. They have launched anti-subsidy investigations and slapped massive new tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles, reaching up to 38% in some cases. It is a desperate, heavy-handed move to level the playing field and buy European automakers some time to adapt. But is a tariff wall really enough to stop the momentum? Probably not. Chinese brands are already playing chess while Europe is playing checkers. To completely bypass these new import taxes, Chinese automakers are simply bringing the factories to Europe. BYD is building a massive manufacturing plant in Hungary and another in Turkey. Chery is setting up shop in Spain. By building the cars on European soil, they dodge the tariffs entirely, create local jobs, and embed themselves deeply into the European economy. We are witnessing the biggest, most aggressive shift in automotive power in over a century. The legacy giants are finally awake, but they are massive ships trying to turn in a narrow canal. China is aggressive, heavily funded, and moving at lightning speed. It is no longer a question of if Chinese cars will dominate European roads, but rather how much of the entire global market they will take before legacy brands figure out a real counterattack. The automotive world will never be the same. But what do you think? Would you buy a Chinese EV over a traditional European brand if it offered better technology and saved you $20,000? Let me know your honest thoughts in the comments below. If you want to stay ahead of the curve in the global auto industry, hit that subscribe button and I will see you in the next episode of AutoNexis.